life after life. Jan remembered his lessons with the teacher and Inna. He felt nostalgic and suddenly found himself next to her. She was sitting with the master's disciples in the meditation hall, holding hands in a circle, doing pranayama, and tuning into the teacher who was currently in prison but was sending streams of love from there. Then, Jan's grandfather appeared next to him.
"Oh, there you are. We lost you. You disappeared from behind the table. And here's your Inna. We often watched you two and rejoiced in your friendship. She's learning to tune into the higher vibrations of love. Maybe she'll be among the angels later."
Inna sat quietly and cried softly, mourning Jan and grieving the teacher who was in prison. Only the stream of divine love comforted her.
"Don't touch her. Our energy is alien to the earthly realm and will have a negative effect on her. Besides, her energy will leak onto you. Remember the vampires? We are like vampires to earthlings, but we don't drink blood. Their energy just leaks from our touch. Some of us, especially those attached to the earth, start feeding on their energy to stay on the earthly plane. Do you feel how heavy it is to be here? Everything is heavy here. It takes a lot of energy to accomplish anything, and we have nowhere to take the extra energy from. So we use pranayama to get it from the body, and we can only feed off others' energy like vampires."
"How can we get out of here?"
"Remember your grandmother's face, and that's it."
And I'm waiting for you. Eat the pies. Even if they don't cool down here, it doesn't matter.
Jan remembered having sex with Inna and blushed with shame, realizing that the grandparents knew all of his thoughts.
Don't be shy. Get used to the fact that everyone here knows each other's thoughts. There's no place for lies here. People know everything about each other, and it makes the soul brighter.
Jan was not used to the fact that all of his thoughts were known. He was used to keeping everything inside and suppressing it.
Many things that we thought were bad turned out to be quite good. Here, truly bad, evil thoughts and emotions immediately send a person to hell. So, gradually, he learned to get rid of them and purified his soul.
"How do angels live? Can we find out?"
It's not easy because we have a shortage of elevated emotions to move towards them. But there is a priest named Kadzer who knows how to do it.
Is it possible to see him?
Of course. Now, just visualize my face and I'll introduce you.
Kadzer, together with several people, sat inside an amazing temple resembling a pyramid. The insides were painted with mandalas and magical signs. He immediately understood why they had appeared and who Jan was.
Yes, you could have become a spiritual person. You have great talents, but you didn't choose that path. But I don't blame you. Not everyone can find their purpose at such a young age. However, you will be able to visit the angels. You were lucky to meet one of the greatest teachers of humanity. He will help you now. Sit in our circle.
Jan sat next to a very beautiful woman and a lanky guy.
Maxim. And I'm Saphira.
Take each other's hands, form a circle, tune into love and selflessness towards God, and experience this feeling with your whole heart, with your entire being, and put into this experience the highest intention to enter the realm of angels. Sing the mantra Aayla.
Jan tuned in and felt an awe-inspiring experience, and then he felt an incredible change. He was bathed in an ocean of grace, iridescent shimmers of energy with glowing orbs floating around him. There was wonderful music all around him, and the wind carried a smell of wonderful incense.
Greetings to you. We angels exist in a state of bliss beyond measure, but each of us dreams of incarnating once again among humans to help them develop and cultivate a higher spiritual state, to save them from the painful state of ignorance in which they live. Despite the fact that we will suffer there and have to learn from Christ, we pray to God to return for the salvation of people. If you have similar thoughts, you will gradually join us. Dissolve your ego with love.
Then, Jan felt as if he had become heavy and was falling from a great height. And suddenly, he found himself again in the pyramid of the priest Kadzar.
We didn't hold our elevated mood for long, so we fell back to our level. Now you know what you need to strive for and what you can achieve. Goodbye, my dear ones.
Jan sat there shaken, regretting that he had not listened to Inna and had not become a disciple of the enlightened master in time. At that time, he couldn't even imagine what he was missing out on and what he could have achieved. But it was already too late. The cartoon is based on the book Life After Life. Read Life After Life on the website amazon1.org/books. Receive more interesting practices, spiritual knowledge, and gifts on the websites of our partners. You will find details in the description.